Welcome to the Conscious Creative Podcast, your weekly dose of soul-to-soul conversation that will have you saying peace out to your 9 to 5 to explore in your sacred calling. The topics center around conscious business and interviews with the folks who started them. We'll be exploring the art of being human and what it takes to live your life fully expressed and financially free. I'm Christina Gomes, and I went from high-paying job as a psychotherapist to leaving it all behind for my desire to travel the world playing my original music, to becoming the CEO and soulpreneur founder of freeyourcreativity.org, where I help visionary leaders create the businesses of their wildest dreams. If you have a sacred calling, stick around. My prayer is that you become the permission slip for the collective as you hear the soul-inspiring stories that call you forth into creative action. Let's get to the soul. Hello, Instagram world. Hello, my lovely folks in the Wild, Wealthy, and well-known community group. Welcome to this week's live topic all around pricing. Yes, we made it to a pricing transmission. I know you've been waiting for this transmission because pricing is it's such a hot topic, and it's so a necessary skill to have when you want to have a business and you want to attract people into your offers and you want to make offers to people. Every offer you make, every product, every service, every offer you make needs to have a price, right? Amazing. Hello, yay, welcome, Pleasure Coach. Amazing. So pricing, what is it like? How do we price at high value without sacrificing soul-aligned clients? How do we price at high value and attract soul-aligned clients into our offers consistently? Okay. Now this topic is so important because if you're wavering on your price, or you don't know what to price, or you're not pricing strategically or appropriately for your level of talent and presence and gifts, this can all repel the kind of business that you're desiring, and it can repel joy to work with clients. So today's transmission is so super important if you want to attract clients and you want to attract them into an offer that they find valuable, that they actually get the result or the transformation. They feel like they have just gone through an experience and a transformation that they have expressed that they wanted to go through. So pricing at high value. So I want to talk about a few of the roadblocks or mistakes that soul-led leaders make when pricing. I know many of you have said this to me specifically, that you want to be accessible. You want your clients to have access to the work that you are here to deliver. And you want people to have access to the same transformations that you have had. This is all very beautiful, and we don't want to diminish that desire from you. We don't want to diminish your big heart, your desire to serve. And we want to look at what pricing and being accessible actually means and what it actually does to your business. Okay? So if you take a look around, you are most likely already highly accessible to people. You are already accessible. You have a platform that you share content on, and that is accessible for free to people around the world. This is deeply accessible. This is highly accessible. That's amazing. And this is the mark of a high value guide, that you're sharing the kind of content that actually provides a transformation for people, whether they buy your program or not. This is what I do weekly. Hi, welcome to this video, to this podcast. If you're listening on the podcast, this is an accessible piece of content that I know if you actually apply what I'm teaching here today and you really make the shift that I'm taking you through today, that this could be the one shift completely for free that attracts you your next high paying client. And it's totally up to you. And I'm here delivering the transmission. I'm here as a high value guide, completely accessible. All right. So you are already accessible, and maybe there's some tweaks that you get to make to your message or to your content so that your messaging and your content and your platform is of service to people and is of high value to people. That is a tweak that I help my high paying, enjoy to work with clients make every day. And you won't really need to change. You don't need to open up a new platform or completely blow up your content the way it is now. Oftentimes, it's a few subtle tweaks to have people viewing you as the go-to guide. Amazing. And I'm not talking about creating things that you're over-giving or you're giving everything away for free. You are accessible, all right? And so when you're pricing your offers, in order for your offers to really make a difference in someone's life, they get to be invested. There's a certain level of investment that it takes in order to activate a transformation, or in order to begin a transformation, in order to receive at a high level. So if you're a high value guide and you give a high value service, and I'm not talking about a high ticket service, you might not have a high ticket offer yet, and that's okay. But the way that you show up is already of high value. You are already a high value human. Your gifts, presents, transmissions, teachings, offerings, they are already at high value. And now we want that price to meet that. And when you price at a price that is nourishing to your soul and your business, you get to work with less clients that are less needy, that show up invested, that show up already in alignment with your teachings. And this makes a great deal of a difference to them actually receiving the transformation, going all the way in, going all the way through, committing, and getting the result that they came to you to create, for your help in co-creating. So when people are invested, and we haven't even gotten to what that price could look like yet, but I just want you to start to think about your price as an investment and not a price tag. Not just a price tag, because people don't buy offers based on price alone. But if they see your price and you claim to offer someone a transformation, a big, beautiful result, a release, you claim to help someone deeply and truly, because of course you can make that claim. Your work in the world is going to help someone deeply and truly. But if you claim that, and then your price doesn't represent that, that's when you leave a bit of confusion in your potential client's mind. So they may be on the edge of booking a call with you, or they may be on the edge of going all in on themselves. But when they see the price and it's a $97 offer, or it's this low end price, it just, what it does to their subconscious mind is it has them thinking, how could this be valuable? How could this really give me all that this offer is claiming to give me at this price? It's unbelievable, right? And we don't want your offer to be unbelievable. We actually want to create all the assets and all the energy that make your potential client feel like this is a no-brainer, that it's believable, plausible, that they could actually get that result. And people who are ready to invest, people who are resonant with a high standard and a high value way of being, they're not looking for cheap. They're not looking for the most accessible thing. They're actually looking for deep and long lasting change. They've already tried the cheap thing. They've already downloaded the freebies. They've already done these things on their own for so long. And now you are here and you are positioning yourself. If you're not yet positioning yourself as a high value guide, hello, I'm Christina Gomes, and I help you to go from overworked transformational facilitator to high value guide with a high value offer priced and positioned to sell to high paying joy to work with clients. Positioned meaning your offer is irresistible to the kinds of clients that pay thousands, not just hundreds, to work with you, to co-create with you, to receive a transformation, to get a result, to move from where they are to where they truly want to be. And they're not willing to do it alone anymore. Those people are already on the edge of buying, and we just get to position you as the go-to guide. And that I have a whole strategy for, I have a bunch of strategies for, but pricing is just one of the strategies that positions you as a high value guide. Because if you're wavering in your price and you're going, oh, I want to be accessible, or you're pricing because you're not sure if your people can afford the price you really want to charge, then you are discounting not just your offer, you are discounting your being. And when you are discounting your being or wavering in who you are being, then that gets reflected in the outside world. And that's why you attract folks who are like wavering in their decision and they're not sure if they're going to go for that coach or this coach or just do another low cost course, or if they're really finally going to go all in on the support that is actually going to bring them to their next level, to that transformation. And the way that you deliver is already as a high value guide. You are already a high value guide. You just haven't yet found that soul aligned price, or you don't believe that the price that you're ready to charge is what people will actually pay for. And do you see how you are diminishing your power? You're giving your power away to a thought that isn't true. And this one shift, and shifting with me here today into the thoughts of a high value guide, is the first thing that is going to help you on this pricing journey. So what I'm not saying is that if you're not comfortable pricing at $10,000 yet for an offer that, isn't really solid or hasn't gotten a lot of validation just yet, that there's anything wrong with that. That this is wise. This makes sense of why you're not 111% behind your offer and the results that it can provide for people. So what we get to do is we get to validate your offer, but we're not validating your offer at free or low cost, because then you're not calling in the clients that are actually going to get the results. Because people who are just trying things out for free, they're a different kind of human, or they're at a different stage in their journey. I was trying out things for free, but it wasn't until I was fully invested, fully committed, fully ready to go, and had 360 support did my business take off, did my life get infinitely better, and did I finally have the confidence to sell at high value and to raise my price. And I'm one of those people who did raise her price incrementally. So I'm not saying come out the gate with a $10,000 price and blow your nervous system out of the water. This is how people quit. I am here to help you price at the price you want to price at. But more than likely, you want to have a higher price. I'm not here to convince you that having a higher price is the way to go, because if you do the math and so I'm not going to convince you here, but I'm going to show you some math. If you do the math and you look at your audience size and you desire maybe to have $10,000 months, or you desire $30,000 months, or you desire $5,000 months, whatever is your revenue that would allow you to live a beautiful life and support your family and your needs, and not just that, but thrive beyond that and be in an overflow of money, whatever that price is. And this is something we do in module 1 of my Conscious Creative Business Immersion.
Hey there, visionary leader. If you're resonating with this message, I'd like to invite you into your next level life and business. Enrollment has begun for the Conscious Creative Business Immersion. This is my signature group container to help you design an offer so delicious, so juicy, so based on your soul gifts that you are thrilled to invite your soulmate clients inside of it. I'm going to teach you how to promote this offer with a ton of heart and to sell out this offer with ease to meet your revenue goals. I would love to have you inside if you are a visionary leader who knows that they are great at what they do. You'd like to collapse the timeline on how long it takes to reach consistent income with an offer that you truly love. Go to the link in the show notes to apply for the Conscious Creative Business Immersion. I will be sitting with your application individually, and I will send an email to let you know if you've been accepted in a few days after application. Thank you for trusting me with your vision, and I can't wait to see what we co-create.
Is I help you figure out all this math personally based on where you want to be, what is your personal goals, where you are in life, business, what kind of time you have. It's all very personalized. But for right now, just take a look at your intentions and goals and desires. And if you haven't created those yet, then now's the time, right? What are you waiting for? Like, have a desire to have $10,000 months, and it's going to happen sooner than without that desire. If you're fighting against and just trying to go for bare minimum or what you can survive on, this isn't the vibe. Really, this isn't an expansive vibration and vibrant energy. So we're going for overflow, we're going for abundance, we're going for more because you get to have that, right? you get to have that. So figure that out, think on that, ponder on that, but don't take too long, okay? $10,000 months, yes, you can have that, and it's a lot easier than you're making it out to be for sure. Okay, so say you want $10,000 months, and you do the math on this, and you have a $500 course. Well, how many people do you actually need to attract to create that revenue goal? A lot of people, a lot more people than if you had a $5,000 offer. And so let me really break this down for you, something you might not have thought of. It actually takes the same amount of effort, the same amount of work to sell a $500 offer, a $100 offer, a $5,000 offer, and a $50,000 offer. All the same amount of effort, work, time, persistence, talent, presence, all the same. You still get to create a landing page. You still get to create a message. You still get to create the offer. You still get to deliver the offer. Same. Okay, same amount of effort. It takes the same marketing, time, experience, know-how to market something that's $500 as it takes to market something that's $5,000, okay? And so you are giving a lot of effort and ending up with less, but more clients. And at a $500 price point, you may have noticed that those clients really need a lot. They're kind of like just trying this out. They're maybe wavering in their commitment because you haven't committed to your high value standards and your high value price. Now, price is an energetic boundary. It's you saying, this is what it takes for me to activate at the level that I'm capable of activating. Okay. And you're already accessible with your content, with your writing, with your sharings, with your live videos, whatever you're doing to create a connection with your potential clients, you're already accessible. So we can just put that accessibility thought to the side, and we can actually share with people the thing that is going to bring them the most transformation. Because you're not in this business just to make money. You're in this business to create an impact, to create a transformation, to create connection with your clients and do the deep work that you know you're capable of doing in this life, to really live your sacred calling, okay? And so imagine you could do that and make a bigger impact with 2 clients, reach your revenue goals, and then, if you're making $10,000 a month and you have everything in overflow, you can have a few accessible offers that don't require your time, presence, and energy. But right now, you are most likely giving a $5,000 offering away for $500. And maybe, yeah, you'd like to learn the skills to market and the confidence to share that price out loud without wavering, without needing to convince or feeling like you're pressuring people to buy. All of that is a process and a path. And that's why I created the Conscious Creative Business Immersion, because wherever you are right now, you are most likely overworking yourself because you do not need to try to get 500 people into a $500 offer, especially when maybe you only have 500 people in your audience, or even if you have 500,000 people in your audience. I've worked with so many content creators who have big audiences, but they haven't figured out yet how to monetize that big audience and how to actually have a service that fulfills them to deliver. So the Conscious Creative Business Immersion is designed for you to design or refine your high value offer, price it, package it, and position it to joy to work with clients only. And I am telling you that those who have bought my $6,000 offer, my $8,000 offer, my $14,000 offer, and my $20,000 offer, they are such a joy to work with. And you might be thinking, okay, if I have a higher price, that's more work because I really have to get the result for people. But that's where you're overworking yourself with this thought that it is your responsibility to get results for people. And actually people who pay more, they're already self-responsible. They're the kinds of people who have tried the free way, who have tried to go at it alone for so long, and they know and are wise enough to realize that they're not looking to be saved with this offer. They are looking for the support, the deep and meaningful support, the tools, the processes, the signature process that you might take your people on. And so if you don't yet have a signature process that you take your people on, this is where I come in. The Conscious Creative Business Immersion will teach you how to create a signature process where you're taking people from where they are now to where they want to be. And so you know that your offer is at the highest value it could be. And so your $5,000 price, your $3,000 price, your $10,000 price, you will know in your bones that it is quite the deal, actually. And I will help you to know in your bones what a great deal your potential client is getting by hiring you. You won't feel like you need to convince. You'll have the sales skills, the heart-centered sales skills that I teach. And so I wanted to let you know that the Conscious Creative Business Immersion is open for early applications. And you actually get $1,000 in savings for enrolling early, and you get access to all 6 modules of the business immersion so that you can get started attracting your clients and perhaps even creating your investment back before we even begin the coaching calls in November. And I know November might seem like a while away, but imagine what it would be like if you came into the opening ceremony in November and you had already learned how to attract clients. Imagine the upgrades you're going to get with the live coaching and the live creative reviews and the live tweaks we make together. Once you've taken yourself through the material, sat with the material, learned the learnings that you get to learn in the 6 modules on your own, and then when we begin the coaching, your questions have potency, you have practice behind your belt. And so if you want to learn more about the Conscious Creative Business Immersion, and if you want to know if it's a right fit for you, all you really got to know is that if I gave you 10 clients this month, that you would feel confident that you are ready to serve them at your highest level. That you would be like, yes, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to help people. This is amazing, okay? And I'm going to help you develop your offering that is going to be irresistible to those high-paying clients. How does that sound? Amazing. So if you want to learn more exactly what you got, you can go to the link in my bio if you're on Instagram, and if you're on the Facebook, let me pop that in. I have a site. I'm the founder of freeyourcreativity.org, and then you can go to .org and you can be taken to the offers page and you can check out my offers. But the Conscious Creative Business Immersion, memorize that one, because this is the offer for you if you're not willing to sit on the sidelines anymore. If you know that self-paced courses or things that are just like you get just a little bit of support, but you don't get the live support that you're craving, the deep support, the room, the friendships, the level of support that you give to people, that you want to give to people, that high level, that's high standard that you set for your life. If you know that you want to receive that in order to be able to give that, the Conscious Creative Business Immersion is my high value program, and it is available now at $1,000 off, because you are the type of person to go in early, and you'll be making your investment back. I do have pricing plans available, so I want you to check that out with the link in my bio. And I'm so looking forward to seeing your application. I'll be sitting with each and every one of your applications and really taking the time to ensure that you are a right fit. And then if you are invited into the Conscious Creative Business Immersion, we will have space for a 60-minute visionary leadership call where I'm going to help you get started, where I'm going to help you and I answer all your questions. If you have any concerns or questions or doubts, that's where you get to ask them, and then you can jump on into the business immersion and we can take it from there. All right, thank you so much for being with me here. I hope this helped you to price at high value and know that you are already accessible.